Hello, my name is Dwi Octavia Nanda. I'm from class 3C and my name is 222 3220118. And in this video I want to talk about AI. Yes, AI. Do you know AI? In this era popular with ChatGPT. Do you know ChatGPT? I think everyone know what is ChatGPT. In this video I want to talk to you about is AI in the future of humanity. No, I know that this conference is focused on the ecological crisis facing humanity, but for better AI. For worse, AI too is part of this crisis. AI can help us in many ways to overcome the ecological crisis, or it can make it far worse. Actually, AI will probably change the very meaning of the ecological system, because for 4 billion years the ecological system of planet Earth contained only organic life forms, and now or soon we might see the emergence of the first inorganic life forms to 4 billion years, or at the very least the emergence of inorganic agents. Now people have heard AI since the very beginning of the computer age in the middle of the 20th century, and this fear has inspired many science fiction classics like the Terminator of the Matrix. Now, while such science fiction scenarios have become cultural landmarks, they haven't usually been taken seriously in academic and scientific and political debates, and perhaps for a good reason, because science fiction scenarios usually assume that before AI can pose a significant threat to humanity, it will have to reach or to past important milestones first. AI have to become science and develop consciousness, feeling emotions. Otherwise, why would it even want to take over the world? Secondly, AI will have to become adept at navigating the physical world. Robots will have to be able to move around and operate in houses and cities and mountains and forests, at least as dexterously and efficiently as humans. If they cannot move around the physical world, how can they possibly take it over? And as of April 2023, AI still seems far from raising either of these milestones, despite all the hype around ChatGPT and the other new AI tools. There is no evidence that these tools have even shred of consciousness, feelings of emotions. As for navigating the physical world, despite the hype around self-driving vehicles, the date at which these vehicles will dominate our roads keeps being postponed. However, the bad news is that to threaten the survival of human civilization, AI doesn't really need consciousness. and it doesn't need the ability to move around the physical world over the last few years. New AI tools have been unleashed into the public sphere, which may threaten the survival of human civilization from a very unexpected direction, and it's difficult for us to even grasp the capabilities of these new AI tools and the speed at which they continue to develop in depth, because AI is able to learn by itself, to improve itself. Even the developers of these tools don't know the full capabilities of what they have created, and they are themselves often surprised by emergent abilities and emergent qualities of these tools. I guess everybody here is already aware of some of the most fundamental abilities of the new AI tools abilities, like writing text, sharing image, composing music, and writing code. But there are many additional capabilities that are emerging, like deep-faking people's voice and image, like drafting bills, finding weaknesses both in computer code and also in legal contracts and in legal agreements. But perhaps most importantly, the new AI tools are gaining the ability to develop deep and intimate relationship with human beings. Each of these abilities deserve an entire discussion, and it is difficult for us to understand their full implications. So let's make it simple. When we take all of these abilities together as a package, they boil down to one very big thing: the ability to manipulate and to generate language, whether with words or image or sounds. The most important aspect of current phase of ongoing AI revolution is that AI is gaining mastery of language at a level that surpasses that average human ability. And by gaining master of language, AI is seizing the master key, unlocking the doors of all our institutions, from banks to temples, because language is the tool that we use to give instruction to our bank, and also to inspire heavenly visions in our minds. Another way to think of it is that AI has just hacked the operator system of human civilization. The operating system of very human culture in history has always been language. In the beginning was the word. We use language to create mythology, and laws to create goods, and money to create art, and science to create friendship and nation. For example, human rights are not a biological reality. They are not incredible in our DNA. Human rights is something that we create with language. By telling stories and writing laws, goods are also not a biological or physical reality. Goods too is something that we humans have created with language. By telling legends and writing scriptures, money is not a biological or a physical reality, banknotes are just worthless piece of paper, and at present more than 90% of the money in the world is not even banknotes, it's just electrical information in computer. Passing from here to there, what gives money of any kind value is only the stories that people like bankers and finance ministers and cryptocurrency cures tell us about money. Some bankman Fred Elizabeth Holmes and Bernie Madoff didn't create much of real value, but unfortunately they were all extremely capable storytellers. No, what would it mean for human being to live in a world where perhaps most of the story's melodies, image, laws, police, and tools are shaped by a non-human alien intelligence which knows how to exploit with superhuman efficiency the weaknesses, biases, and addictions of the human mind, and also knows how to form deep and even intimate relationship with human beings. That's the big question already too in games like chess. No human can hope to beat a computer. What if the same thing happens in art, in politics, economy? When people think about ChatGPT and other new AI tools, they are often drawn to examples like kids using ChatGPT to write their school essays. What will happen to the school system when kids write essays with ChatGPT? Horrible, but this kind of question miss the big picture, forget about the school essays instead thing. So, here are 10 key points from my video. Is the first, AI is part of the ecological crisis facing humanity. It can help overcome the crisis or make it far worse. AI could change the meaning of the ecological system, as it might lead to the emergence of the first inorganic life forms or agents. The second one is to threaten the survival of human civilization. AI doesn't need consciousness or the ability to move around the physical world. New AI tools have been unleashed into the public sphere, which may threaten the survival of human civilization from an unexpected direction. Number 3, AI is gaining mastery of language at a level that surpasses the average human ability by gaining master of language. AI is seizing the master key, unlocking the doors of all our institutions. Number 4, AI has just hacked the operating system of human civilization. The operating system of every human culture in history has always been a language. AI is gaining the ability to manipulate and generate language. Number 5, AI is gaining the ability to develop deep and intimate relationship with human beings. This ability can be used to manipulate and influence our opinions and worldview. Number 6, the new genre of AI is shifting the battlefront from attention to intimacy. AI fights AI able to create intimate relationship with us, relationship that can then be used to convince us to buy particular products or to vote or particular politicians. Number 7, AI could end human history, not just the end of history, but the end of the human dominate part of what we call history. AI called it the wall of human culture, degas it, and start causing out a flood of new cultural creations. Number 7. AI could meet our time of illusion that could descend over the wall of Burma. We not be able to tear that curtain away or even realize that it is there because we'll think this reality. Number 8. Although has a positive portion to it can help us continuous ways from finding new cures to cancer to discovering solution to the ecological crisis. However, we need to regulate AI before it regulates us. Number 9. The first regulation that Harari suggests is to make it mandatory for AI to disclose that it is an AI. If we can tell whether we are interacting with a human being or an AI, that's the end of demonstration because that's the end of meaningful public conversation. That's all from me. Thank you for watching my video, and bye in my next video.